Hello and welcome to 31 Nights of Horror. On day 11, we're going to be talking about 1994's Brainscan.
Brainscan. I can't wait to see what you do next.
After a car accident leaves Michael Bauer isolated and grieving, his life gets a dark jolt when he receives a mysterious new video game called Brainscan. The game's host, Trickster, promises a psychopathic adventure, but things quickly blur between reality and fantasy. Michael completes missions that seem harmless in the game until murders start happening in real life. As bodies pile up, he realizes the game is controlling him, or maybe he's controlling it. Trickster grows stronger, pushing Michael to target his crush Kimberly, forcing him to confront a deadly force within his own mind. In a final showdown, Michael resists Trickster with Kimberly's help, only to wake up to discover it was all a hallucination. No one's dead, but the game's sinister presence lingers, hinting that Trickster isn't done. The creepy mix of 90s tech paranoia and teen slasher thrills, Brainscan asks the chilling question, how far would you go if your darkest fantasies could come to life? There's many things I love about Brainscan. One, of course, is the Trickster. You know, he's very flamboyant. I feel like they were kind of like pushing the Trickster, or the plan was for the Trickster to be kind of like one of those iconic horror villains. Did not happen at all. But I feel like there's a lot of charm in the character. Probably could have done with some more sequels. I think that character could have like continued on the whole Brainscan franchise. It was like Brainscan 2, you know, Trickster Returns or some shit like that. It could have worked, I think. Probably with a different character. Obviously, maybe not Edward Furlong, but someone else who is susceptible to like any sort of a video game obsession and kind of playing into that whole narrative. Another thing I do love about Brainscan is the soundtrack. Soundtrack has a real 90s feel, almost 90s grunge era-esque kind of feel to it, which kind of dates the movie. I mean, just the technology in here, CD-ROMs, and I mean, the technology back then, seeing it on screen, seemed far-fetched, you know, at the time, for the technology that was available. But now you look back on it and you're like, what is this nonsense? You know, like, this whole setup, all that whole setup that he has in his room could probably fit into a phone, you know, nowadays. And of course, the effects of the that are on the video game itself kind of blur and have more of a virtual reality type of aspect to it, which may not be far off. I feel like another movie that kind of takes that, even though it's not necessarily a video game, it's like reliving someone's memories, is like Strange Days. That kind of reminds me of that. I'm pretty sure there's other films. If anyone can remind me in the comments, like what other films kind of have this kind of video game is a reality aspect, and like things are kind of blurring lines between fantasy and reality. Of course, Edward Furlong stars in this film, you know, just hot off Terminator 2. And I honestly don't know what Edward Furlong was doing. I think this was immediately after Terminator 2. Could have been. I don't remember. I don't remember what he did between Terminator 2 and this film. I think he does a good job in this film. I feel like after this is kind of where Edward Furlong tended to fall off from all his drug use and all that kind of stuff. It's unfortunate because I felt like he was a really good actor, or he could have been a really good actor. He does not that great movies now. I mean, he did a remake of Night of the Demons, which was terrible. You could tell he was trying, you know, but not very good. But Brainscan definitely is a film for the 90s, and I feel like it's one of those again that's gotten forgotten amongst the sea of like 90s films that have come out. It's not like really scary, but it does have like a lot of psychological elements to it. Of course, the Trickster could be kind of like that main horror icon villain, or attempt to be, but I feel this movie doesn't get as much love as it should. If you like the 90s, if you like you know, the whole video game reality, virtual reality kind of aspect to it, I think that's also good as well. And it's a movie I've rewatched many times, and I've enjoyed it every single time. But yeah, definitely check out Brainscan if you haven't. It's not going to terrorize you, but it's still an enjoyable film. It does have a creepy factor to it, but not enough to make you afraid of the dark or anything like that. Maybe afraid of video games, maybe. And thank you for watching. Please stay tuned for more 31 Nights of Horror here on CineQuest Video. Please follow, like, subscribe if you can. Do any of those things. We really would appreciate it. And we'll see you on the next review.